Hi everyone, Mally and Pickle here. Pickle's 12 weeks old now, and I just thought I'd do a little training video today teaching him how to lie down on cue. I haven't done much of this training yet, so I thought it was a good time to film it and show the steps that I use to do a lie down or a drop. This technique was taught to me by my mentor Vicky Austin, and it uses a luring technique. So that means that I use some small pieces of food in my hand to lure him into position, and then that same lure becomes the reward once he's in the correct posture. So the first thing I do is I like to teach puppies to do the drop at my heel position. It primes them nicely for when I start teaching them to walk in heel or on a loose leash. The first thing I do is lure him up into the sit, and then from the sit, with my hands right in front of his nose, I drop it slowly down to the toes until it hits the ground. Now when he's hunched over, it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable for him, so I'll just move my hand out slowly in front of the ground. Now if you move your hand too quickly, they often stand up and walk towards the treat hand. So it's always best just to keep your hand still or move it really, really slowly. And if your puppy stalls, you can reward for just dropping the head low to the ground. Good. So that he doesn't lose interest in the training process. Good. So even though his forelegs aren't down yet, I'm shaping the behavior of crouching down low to the ground. And eventually he's going to get uncomfortable, and my hope is that he'll fold himself out forward. Oh, is that something going on outside? Good boy. Good. So I'm just using tiny chopped up pieces of Devon, which he seems to like. And you can see he's having to think about what he needs to do in order to get that Devon, which is one of the beautiful benefits of training your dog to do different skills. Good. Expending that mental energy, trying to figure the puzzle out. Good. Free. So I'm just going to reposition him because you can see he slid his back legs underneath his bottom, which isn't ideal for getting him into the drop position. It's actually a little bit of a yoga move, which I'm not too keen on. Showing off how flexible he is. Good. Sometimes if you've got a fluffy little puppy, doing this on a non-carpeted surface can help. So doing it on like a tiled floor or hardwood floor. Good. Good. So he's in position now, and I'm just going to jackpot that with a few food treats. Good. In a row in quick succession without moving my hand. Good. So he knows he hits the jackpot. This is what I was looking for. Good. Once I run out of treats, I just give him a little release command. Free. Good boy, Pickle. Good boy. Well done. All right, so now that he kind of has an idea of what we're looking for, we should see him get into position a little bit more quickly. So I'm going to grab some more food treats. And we'll repeat exactly what we did before. And let's see if he gets into position a little bit more quickly. Good. So there we go. Good. At this stage, I'm not going to introduce a cue or a word. Good. Good. But what I am going to do is test his ability to hold the position. Good. By moving my hand out and away. Good. And making sure that he doesn't follow that treat hand. Good. Well done. Good. Lovely. Good. Nice. And release. Free. Good boy, Pickle. Good boy. I'll come back. I'll probably do this a couple of more times, and then I'm going to come back and film the next segment to show how I get from removing the food out of my hand and getting him to do it just on a verbal cue. But we'll probably save that for another video. I like to keep the training sessions really short and sweet so that he stays interested, kind of stop while I'm ahead, and just make it really easy for him. We don't want to train too much, especially with the really young puppies. You can see what he's doing. He's actually offering the drop. You're such a clever boy. You're so clever. But we don't want to overtrain them so that they get to the point where they just don't like to engage with us anymore, especially if we're learning a new skill, something that they've never done before. So I'll come back later and film a little bit more. Thanks for watching.